in the last class, we discussed and we showed up to the filter, up to the charts and filter. Today I will show you a little bit about the filter, but first I'm actually skipping some of the sheet, particularly the cross sheet calculation. Rather than today, I would like to start from something called the pivot table. Okay, so let's find the pivot table. The last one, the pivot tables calculation. Okay, so I'm starting from here. So today I'm going to cover this pivot table. Sorry.
স্যার সাউন্ড একটু কম শোনা যাচ্ছে
Sound কম শোনা যাচ্ছে? Okay.
জি স্যার
What I can.
আমাদের তো ক্লিয়ার
মানে একটু কম আর কি
Thank you. আমি তো অনেক
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে
It's fine?
স্যার ঠিক আছে তো
Okay.
এখন ঠিক আছে
Okay, fine. Okay, so that I'm saying that I'm skipping some of the sheet right now. I will come back here later. So first you click the last sheet that is called pivot table. Okay, pivot table is a flexible table because here you see that one of the table, date, region, cell representative, customer, product, COGS, COGS, and sales. So here you see the long table. Okay, but we want to arrange the table in our way. We want to arrange the table in our way, and that's the flexibility of the pivot table. Actually, the pivot table allow us to arrange the table the way we want to see it. Okay, and that's a ad hoc table or flexible table, we could say. So how can you do it? Because here you see that we have lots of data starting from the row number 5 or 6, and it's continue up to 500. Is more than 500 data, and selecting that file would be a little bit tricky for us. So what we can do, we can keep our cursor. Maybe there are more than 1,000 of the data. Wow, yes, there are more than 1,000 of the data. Let's continue. It's around 2,000. Okay, it's 2,000 data actually. It's quite a lot of data. So what I can do that I just very important. First, you need to select any cell within the table. Okay. First, you need to select. I'm repeating. First, you need to select any cell within the table. If you select a cell there, that won't work. You have to select a cell within your table. And then you need to find something called insert. You need to find something called insert. Insert, okay? And then you find the table called pivot. So once you click pivot, there will be two things. The first thing, the table will be automatically selected and a pop-up window will appear. That's you are going to see. So that I click there any cell, click the pivot table, insert and pivot table. It should be the under the insert tab. Okay, it's not under the home tab or other tab. You just click insert tab, you will find the pivot table. Once you click the pivot table, you see your whole tables from starting from the 5 up to 2004. The table has been selected, and then you got a pop-up window. In the pop-up window, the first thing is table range. The table range actually tell you that you started from the 5 and it's end up to 2004. Okay, that is the range. But there are two things. One is called choose where you want to create the pivot table. New worksheet or existing worksheet. New worksheet means you can create the pivot table in other table or other sheet. Okay, because you see that we have multiple sheet. So if we click the existing worksheet, that means the pivot table will be created here. Okay, or if you click that new worksheet, the pivot table will be created, a new table, new sheet will be created here. You will see the sheet 1 or sheet 2 automatically generate here. But what I'm doing that, I try to create the pivot table within this table or within this sheet. Okay, no problem. You can create a new worksheet or you can use the existing worksheet. But if you use the existing worksheet, you have to mention that from which cell you are going to start or you want to start this pivot table. I am repeating, if you click the existing worksheet, like I am selecting the existing worksheet, in the location, you have to mention that from which cell you are going to start that pivot table. So I'm clicking the existing sheet and then location. Here is some instruction. So I'm not creating, I don't want that my table will create within this range. Rather than what I'm doing, that I'm a little bit making a space at my right side, and I am clicking this cell. Once I clicking that cell, that will appear here. You see that I already selected the existing worksheet, and then I just select any sheet here, any cell here. I just created the cell here. Once I click the cell, you see the cell is already created there. Okay, you see the that cell is like a absolute referencing, dollar sign, dollar sign. Then if I hit OK, I will find something like that. I will find something like that. Here you see the pivot table on the one hand. That table is still there. That table is still there. The data is still there, so no worries about your data. The data will be there. But here you will find a pivot table layout, and here you find the left, in the left side here you find all field. Field means the column. The column, it is the field. Date, region, cell representative, customer, product, COG, and sales. Ooh, that's gone. No, it's not gone. It should not be go. You just click, double click here, it will appear. No problem. We are fine. We are fine. Okay, we are fine. Just click there, it will appear. Now here you see, importantly, I'm just making it bold for you. So this is the all. These are the all field. Oh, this is the all field. Okay, there all field, and here the drag fields. This is the layout where we going to work. And using this drag field, you can design your sheet by your own. Okay. Important to note here, the value always contain the number. Something that's related to the number, like the sales or COG, that should be go here. That is the values. But the column and rows, that might contain the text field. But values always takes the number field, remember. So what I'm right now doing, that I am dragging the region to under the rows. You see, I'm just dragging, holding up there. Use mouse. I already mentioned you please buy a mouse, not use your touch screen or your computer pad or laptop pad, rather than using a touch mouse. Okay, wire mouse or wireless mouse. Hold there, hold the region and release under rows. You see that your rows is there already. Okay, if you get it back, if you just uncheck, it will disappear. If you click there, it will appear once again. Then hold the customer and release it to column. Okay, I don't want customer, sorry, I want cell representative. Customer is not matter to me right now. I means representative. You see the representative will be appear at the column. Okay, now what I going to do here, I want to put the sales data under the values. You see already the pivot table created. You understand? The grand total is so easy, right? But what I'm saying that if I put the table in this way, the table is little bit longer horizontally. Okay, but I want something vertical, because for the page setup or some other setup, I want to make it vertical. So what I can do, I can easily switch between these two things. I can drag the cell representative here and region there, then my pivot table will be different. I'm just dragging it there. Okay, my pivot table looks very odd, and therefore I am dragging my region under column, and then I can find a very concise and small pivot table. Now here I see some dots. Okay, here I see some dots, like a dot after the column, and I am seeing no mark in fact. So what I can do, I can find the values, sales of sum of sales. I'm clicking here, and once I clicking here, I will find that value field setting, value field setting. So from that I can click the value field setting, and there I can change the name. Here is sum of total because it is a sum. Sum means addition, but I can change the name. I can change the name. I can write the total cell. I can write the total cell, and then I can click OK. No, I will not click OK. Rather than clicking OK, I will click the number format. I will click the number format. I will click the number format, and okay, it's appearing. The computer is taking time. I don't know whether it is okay. It's fine. The number formatting is already came. Because why it's like this? Because the number format is in general. Okay, it is general. But if I put the currency, it automatically change. Okay, in the currency the default is dollar sign. I do not know that's whether we have something in Bengali or taka or something. Unfortunately, we do not have taka sign. I know. India rupees. If you see Bangladesh, just let me know. No. Yeah, I got it. BM. No. Our taka is BM BTT. BTT. Okay. We select the BTT, and decimal place means what? After point, how many digit you want to count? I don't want to count any digit, so I make it 0 or O. Okay, O. So anything after 0.5 will be converted to next one. Like if it is 9.5, it automatically convert to 10. So I'm not counting any digit. Okay, okay, and my data change. Okay, so that's the important point of pivot table. Now here you see that the chain total sales is this. Okay, total sales is this. Okay, I mean that there is two way, something 1409541, or say that chain sales at knots is 257,000 taka. But if I really want to see it, like if I have really concern, okay, really that chain sold or sales is this, then what you can do, just click here, double click. Once you click the double click, you will find there is a new sheet. You see the sheet 2, and that is the pivot table. We are there. We were there, but we jump to a new sheet. In the new sheet, you will find
কারেন্সি চেঞ্জ করাটা আরেকবার দেখান
মারা যাব, I will die. আচ্ছা দেখাচ্ছি. Okay, so you see that the particular chain, you will find each and every transaction done by chain. Okay, and if you do the same sum, okay, if you select this one and say that if you select this one, okay, select this one, and then if you select something called total sale, let's find the data. Formulas, view. Auto sum. If you see the auto sum, if you select the auto sum, total, okay, you see the total sale. Okay, total sale done by chain is something 259. You see that this digit, I said Control C, and then you post here Control V. Now is it's a referencing. There is a reference, absolute referencing. It not work, but I can write the previous value was 257,832. Let's see, 257,832. That means the calculation is right. Okay, in that way you can verify this one. Do you understand me? Right?
Yes, sir.
Good, good. Response is good. Okay. So let's find out that scenario. What scenario? That scenario. Which scenario? That scenario is like how can we change what? We change the value. So in that case, we need to once again double click in your cell. Once you double click in your cell, you can find the value. You can click there, and once you click there, you will find the value field setting. The value field setting. If you click there, you will be dragged to another window. You'll be dragged to this window. In this window you can change the name, or if you do not change the name, no problem. Actually we are going to put this or insert it in the report. That's why I put change the name rather than sum of cell. I put the total cell, and thereafter you need to change this one, like this value. Okay, you need to this value. I mean, there is different option like sum, count, average, maximum, minimum. Even say if I write the only sum, count. Okay, count of cell, suppose this all value will be changed, you see. And why it is BD? It should not be BD. It should be the how many cell actually performed by the particular person. So in that case, I need to change the number, and if I change the number like this, you can see that Chin actually perform 51 cell in north. 51 cell 51 number of cell performed by Chin in north region. So if I check, if you count, you will find 59. Okay, if I see this one, the count. Okay, let's see the count. You see 51 count. Once you select a table and put the auto sum, okay, then you will find everything. If you want to add something here, like I want to see how many average, you can see the average. That's the beauty of Excel. You see the average, you see the count. Okay, so therefore I can easily understand that my pivot table is right, because my pivot table say that Chin actually sold 51 times in north region, and my sheet is also telling the same. Okay, so rather than the count, say that we are going back once again. We are going back to the value. We are going to the sum, and we writing the total cell, and then with the number format, we are changing the number from number to currency, and we are putting BDT, Bangladesh is there. Okay, and then there is 0, there is no decimal. Okay, I will get back my calculation once again. So this means, or if you want to change it, okay, say that you do not want cell, you just change the cell. You can add the COG, you will find the COG there. Okay, so I'm just doing the undo, Control Z or Control Z. I will finding my cells because I want to see the cells. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I can do a little bit extra. Okay, I'm just clicking here and I am trying to find out the design. So I can find the design, different design. Okay, I can find different design, and which design you like, you just let me know. You can go for that. You can go for that. Sleep and slim. That is a slim design. That's fine. Or you can go there. I'm choosing this. That's very good design. And then I can go for the banded rows or banded columns. Okay, like band. If I click the rows here, see that is the banded rows or banded column. A banded column is not looking like. Actually, you can use only one thing. Rather than banded column, I'm clicking the banded rows. It looks better. Okay. Do you want to do something else? Let's see. If I remove the column header, what will like? Okay, it's not look good. Okay, no, it's not look good. But I do not want this total, two total here. There are two total here. Probably I can only keep the one total. Maybe the row total should be fine. I do not want this column total. So what I can do, I just click here. Oh no, why you do that? Okay. I can go to the grand total and off the rows and column. No, I can on. Okay, off. the total gone, then I can add only the rows, on only, rows only. No, I don't want this. Off, then column. That's fine. Done. My paper is ready. My data organization is ready. Then I can write that this is the cells in the particular areas based on the region. So in every region, you can see the cells, and you can compare the cells easily. There were 2000 data, right? Write down. We made all these 2000 data in a very simple way. You can also go for subtotal. Who is this? Okay. Sorry. So the thing is, this is the way. If you do not like my design, don't worry. You just do it by yourself. There are lots of way you can organize your design. Okay, so you just change it. And am I missing something, or do you have any question? I don't know. If you add date, you can find the date, but adding date should not be. It's not looking good. You can also add the product. It's look something not good. You can also add customer, but that is even not good. Actually depend on your objectives. Okay, it's depend on your objectives. Okay, don't worry about too much. So that's the pivot table. So I quickly show you how to create the pivot table, how to organize the pivot table, how to change the pivot table, how to add the calculation, how to change the design. What else? I don't know. You have to check. So I'm just giving you some shots of evidence how it's look like, and how can you verify. Okay, you can easily verify. If you click here, double click, another page is created. Okay, so that's the way you can create your pivot table. Okay, so that's the end of the pivot table. Actually yesterday one of your, last day, not yesterday, day before yesterday, one of your friend asking, I'm not sure that whether he is today, he is attending the class or not. He are asking that how can we add that multiple multiple cells together. So there are two ways we can do it. I told you that until otherwise you change your your logics are no, I cannot do it. Maybe your logics are right, you can do it. Okay, so what I do that I want to see a particular seller information. This is a filter. I'm going back to the filter once again because I want to see that Chin, his performance. But if I want to see the particular performance, say the Chin, so therefore I'm using so that I select this. Okay, how I'm selecting this? Shift Control, and then I select all very quickly. Shift Control and down arrow. I'm repeating you. Place your cursor there, any cell. Hold Shift and Control and down arrow. No, I didn't work well. Shift Control and down arrow. It automatically select. No. I understand. Shift Control, select. It's automatically selected. Okay, left, right arrow, left arrow. Then I can go for filter already, and then I can do it in one way. I can select salesperson. From here, I am selecting Chin only. Okay. Okay. Chin. It can give you the data, all the sales performed by Chin. Then I can do it. What I can do it, I can find out what are the sales of Chin in South. So I select only the South. I can easily find out how many sales are performed by the South, by Chin in a South. I can easily find out. Thereafter, I can see that I can apply the condition formatting. Okay, I can apply the condition formatting, and if I want to see that whether his sales is more than 500 taka or maybe the more than 500 taka, I can easily see it. No, it's not work. Control Z. I select this. conditional formatting, rules greater than 500. Here you see that he has three cells in south which is more than 500. So you can easily do it actually by step you can uh, use the multiple logic. Okay, that is a one way. The other way, I'm just put control Z. I'm getting all the information back. That is the one way. The other way, you can do it using the advanced filter. For the advanced filter, first you have to select that what type of information you want. Say I want region, so you need to copy this one. Okay. So first applying something, you apply that there is no sorting. Remove the filter. You just remove the filter. I'm just removing the filter. And then I need to select that what type of field I need. I need region. So just make a copy, Control C. I'm repeating Control C and post here, Control V. Then take cell representation, Control C, post there, Control V. Okay, and then cells, Control C, Control V. Okay, that's the informations you take. Okay, then if you want that south as a region, Control C, Control V. You want Chin, Control C, Control V. And any cell from Chin, Control C, Control V. No, it's not from Chin. Actually, we need to find something Chin from south. Chin for south. Obviously, it is not that much important, in fact, to post this one. Then what I can do, I can select it. Okay. And then I find something called advanced filter. I need to go to the data. Go to the data and find advanced filter. Here you see the advanced filter. Advanced filter. I click the advanced filter. And then it asking me the information. The list range means whole data. So you do not have any worries about the list range. Okay, you do not have any worries about the list range. It should be fine. Then you can create the criteria range. You keep your cursor there on the criteria range. This is the selection panel, list range, your whole data. Then you need to keep your cursor there. Once you keep your cursor there, then you need to select this column, this free column. It will automatically go there. Okay, and where do you want to copy it? In which cell? Filter the list in place or copy to another location. Definitely you select copy to another location, because if you select filter that list in place, that will replace your existing data, but I don't want this, and therefore I would want to copy it to other location. I am clicking copy to the other location. Once I copy to the other location, I keep the cursor any cell here, keep the cursor here or mouse here, and then I select any cell. I select any cell means that cell and put OK. Unique record only. You need to click unique record only. Unique record means this record. Only 3 record. I do not want other record. I do not want product. I do not want customer. I do not want unit. I do not want COG. I only need unique record. Click there. You see already you can create the table. Chain. Okay, it's not came, right? What I did mistake. Okay, it's only came that all information. So what I do it in other way, maybe I made some mistake. I can select this 3, copy to another location, change the location. Let's find it. Let's find that information here. Unique record only. Yes, it's not working. Yeah, I got it. But it's not working, right? No, not this way. Okay. Advanced function. Select. Filter the place in place. This one creating a problem for us. Okay. Copy to okay, I understand what is happening. Okay, I need to do it once again actually. There is a little mistake I found. We put the advanced filter, then we need to certain range, we need to click there, we need to click region cells and that. Okay, then copy to different location. We need to copy it in there. Unique records, fine. No, it's not working. I have to check why is the mistake for the advanced functioning. Actually, it should come. Maybe the selection pan is not working for my case. There is some issues. Okay. It's always come the same information, but that should not the same information. Only it's come by cell representative. And I'm not doing well in that case. Okay, I will show you in the other day. No problem. So or maybe after a few times. Okay, let me think. But by this time we can do something else. Okay. By this time we can do something else. Is it okay for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
fine.
sir.
Okay. Okay, so therefore, the advanced that one sheet is fine, the result is fine, but it should only come to the in other way. Okay, I will check later because we should not spend the time that much here. But I can do it other way, like multiple step. We can follow the multiple step and we can do it. Okay, and then we started the if statement. Okay, cost sheet calculation I will show you later. We see the if statement. The if statement is one form of formulas that is you can find in the logical formula actually. If you want to check all formula, you just click the function insert formulas and insert. Here you see that you see all. If you select all, you will find so many formula of these tools. You will find so many formulas of these tools. Here you see that there are so many formula of this tool. So therefore, if you know that you are particularly looking for a particular formula, then what you need to do, you just select logical. You need to find the logical, and then you can find the if formula. Okay, you can find the if formula. That is the one way you can get it. Sometimes the or other way you can just select here and you can find the logical formula if formula. So here I am saying that there is a employee, there is a sales, and I am saying that there is a bonus hurdle. That means I am trying to say that if a customer, if a sales representative sales is more than 20,000, he is going to get the bonus. So I need to check that I need to check that which customer actually which sales representative actually eligible for the bonus and who is not eligible for the bonus, and that's why we use the if statement. If statement is a very common for our case. So that we are going to learn of the if statement. So first what I need to do, that I need to select here and I need to type, okay, and then we find if statement, okay, and then you will find the logical test here. So you see the logical test, a dialog box. So here in the logical text, you need to consider that, let's see the instruction. Let's see the instruction first. If I click the logical, okay, so there is an instruction logical text, okay, 20s, okay, greater than this cell. But once again, I must need to apply the F4, okay, absolute referencing, because I must need to fix this cell, the bonus hurdle. If I'm not putting the absolute referencing, it will not work. It will work, but you cannot use the auto functioning. I can just show you. If true T, if false F. It is right. It is more than 20, it's true. But if you auto filtering, it will not write. It is 19 less than 19,000 less than 20,000, but it is showing true. Okay, and that's why it will not work. Okay, because you see, is it B12 means this cell, but this one B13 means this cell, and that's why it's showing the truth. But that should not be. Okay, so you must need to provide auto functioning. Okay, so first is thing equal, then you need to provide logical if that cell greater than that cell, F4 or function F4, whatever, that is called logical. If the value is true, then you need to write true. If the value is not true, then write false and okay. Then you just drag, it can automatically take information. Let's see whether it is right or wrong. Check. Is it right?
Sir, right.
Good, thank you. So it is right. Then what I need to do, that the same thing I need to do for this. Okay, same thing I need to do for this. One minute, please. Okay, 1 minute, please. Okay, fine. Then I need to do the same thing if logical analysis. Okay, if then the same thing that greater than this cell F4, then we have to put yes and then no. You see, I can find the logic. Okay, the last one, the similar. Okay,
স্যার এটা একটু আরেকবার দেখাবেন
same thing. Yeah, why not? Control Z. Okay, fine. We can go for undo. Okay. The same way, equal if logical if test. Okay, then this value greater than that value, and F4 or function F4, sorry, that value function F4, then if the value true, if greater than, that means if that cell B6 is greater than this, then he will it is true, that means yes, otherwise no, okay, done. And most important is here I put if, the same logic, same way, if this value greater than that value function F4, here I can write this value, okay, this value, and obviously put F4, and if false get 0. Okay, now here you see that whether it is right or wrong.
Right, sir.
Right.
Yes, right.
Right, thank you. Now why we do it? Because now if you change this, like your range is 18,000, you change, everything change automatically. Now you see that you changing that from 700 to 1,000, everything change. Get the idea?
Yes, sir.
Right? So, and that's why we made it. That's why we made it actually. Okay, so that is the way we can do it. So if I go back 20,000, okay, 20,000, and you see that change. If I change it 1,200, but if you not locked it up, okay, no matter how many times you change, nothing works, and that's why you must need to lock it up. Okay, but in exam, if I put that if the punishment, what do? What should be the logic? Can you tell me? Okay, say that company do not sells more than, I mean, up to 20,000, they will be provide a punishment. So what should be the logic? What do you want to write here? Nobody is telling anything. Tell.
কোশ্চেনটা আবার বলেন।
If I
বোনাসের জায়গায়
punishment, but what would be the logic? Like if this is the bonus, right? Whether a person is getting the bonus or not, but I'm saying that no, student will not, I mean the person will not get a bonus. Not only that, if the person do not meet the criteria, he will be punished. Okay, so what would be the functionality in that case? What is the logic? What we should write? We should write equal if then this greater than this. In that case, what we should write? Anyone?
True এর জায়গায় স্যার false আর false এর জায়গায় true স্যার।
Actually, the counter logic. Counter logic, okay? Okay.
স্যার বুঝতে পারি নাই।
বুঝছি। ডিলিট করে দিচ্ছি। For this case, I wrote logical if. Okay, logical if I write this greater than that, okay, okay, but আমি যদি এখানে পানিশমেন্ট করতে চাই, আমি কি গ্রেটার দ্যান লিখবো? আমি তো গ্রেটার দ্যান লিখবো না, আমি কি লিখবো?
Less than.
That's it, equal or less than. Okay, if it is less than or equal লিখবো না, if it is a less than that volume, okay, locked it, and then he will be punished. Okay, he will be punished. তো লিখবো তখন ট্রু, এখানে লিখবো ফলস। তাহলে দেখো কি হয়, ইয়েস ফলস, ও পানিশড হবে না, ট্রু মানে ও পানিশড হবে। সো লজিকটা জাস্ট দ্যাট ইজ দ্য অপোজিট লজিক।
উল্টা গেছে।
রাইট, ইয়েস, সো দ্যাট ইজ দ্য লজিক অফ দিস। Okay. 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 So then I need to apply the same thing in other way. Okay. So that is the if statement. Then we can jump to something called the logical test, financial statement. That is very important. Financial statement. Yes, we should cover it today. Okay, so here you see that it is a popular, very, very popular, popular actually methods. It is a very popular methods. because it's used in most of the cases. Say that a customer actually bought a product from your shop. Okay, the product value of this shop is, say that 6 lakhs or whatever, 8 digit. Yeah, it is 6 lakhs, and that the number of years is 20, 30 years, and the interest rate is 6. So what would be his payment for each month? Okay, what would be his payment by each month? And that is we call PMT. That is called PMT, IPMT, and PPMT. Interest payment, payment per month, and principal payment per month. That's the definition of PMT, IPMT, and PPMT. Very important. Okay, and it's a very, very usual, in fact, because once we do, give the loan, like sometimes we buy product installment. Okay, so like we buy a motorcycle, we buy TV, we buy many other things, or we even take the loan. Yes, so therefore if the principal amount is 6 lakh and if the loan is for 30 years and if the interest is 6, so then how much money he have to pay for each month, that we have to calculate, and that calculations we called the PMT, in fact. Okay, so for making the PMT, okay, to making the PMT, that first we need to do first we need to do that. We need to find out the interest rate. We know the interest is 6%. It is a percentage. Here you see percentage. It is not the value. I mentioned in other day, if you write the value, it should be 0.01, 0.06. But I mentioned it is in percentage. What is the percentage? 6%. Okay, it's a 6%. Now you need to calculate this rate. You calculate the NPR. Actually, NPR means the number of payment. Here see the number of payment. So number of payment would be that number of years, and how many years how many months in a year? 12, right?
12.
Yes.
12.
Actually, in your exam, you will find only that information. It is a 6% interest rate for 30 years, and principal value is this. You have to calculate the PMT in your exam. So what you know that in every year there is a 12 months, so you put 12 there. Okay, and number of payment will be that multiplication this and that, but you cannot write 360 here directly. You cannot write like this. You have to apply the formula. Formula means you need to write equal this cell, shift 8 means multiplication that cell. This is the scenario here. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then once you put here, so you automatically get 3. Now if you want to change, like one customer want 30 years, one customer want 20 years, automatically change. So definitely you cannot do it manually. You have to do it. I am showing you once again. You have to do it using that formula equal this shift 8, that, not formula, actually Excel function. So this is 240. Actually I want to change it by 30. Is a 30. Okay, then you need to calculate the interest per month. Interest per month, actually the division 6 by this cell. Okay, interest per month means the number of payment per year plus the interest rate. So I could write that equal this cell division that cell. Okay, I'm just doing it once again. I am doing it once again, Control Z. What I'm writing, equal this cell division that cell. Okay, so I get that interest rate. But if I change the interest rate here 6 to 9, it will automatically change. Okay, say that I want that per year there will be 6 payment, the interest rate will be changed. Okay, that's the idea of this. Now you have to write down PMT. PMT, IPMT and PPMT all comes under formula financial. You can find here or you can find from the function formula, change the financial here and then you can look from here. Okay, there are two ways you can find out, I already mentioned, but I can easily find out here. So I put there cursor, find the PMT, let's see PMT. Here is the PMT. The rate is this rate. So just keep the cursor here, rate this. NPR is this. NPR, click cursor here, NPR is this. Okay, fine. Click there, cursor, keep cursor there, rate is there. Then keep the cursor here, NPR this. And principal value is this. Okay, so these three is bold. That means you must have to provide number in these three rows. You must have to provide numbers in these 3 rows, but rest of 2 you can leave, no problem. Run. You can get the PMT. That means in each month the customer need to payment 3,597 taka or dollar. Who wants to tell what is the type of this loan?
Installment.
No, there is a very formal name of this loan. Like house building finance, or like somebody wants to get that loan. Okay, there is a very popular, you are business student, you should know. I'm the faculty of the business because but this is okay, this loan is called, you should know. Okay, who teach your accounting? You know this definitely. Amortization. Sorry, it's amortization. Yes. You know this amortization. This is the loan actually, popularly used in investment banking. In fact, amortization. So that is the amortization. Why you see there that each month payment is 3,500 or 600, but right now I'm going to calculate the IPMT. So I will do it in this cell. So same way, financial, find out the IPMT. This is the IPMT, and the same way the rate is this. The par I will come later. NPR means this, and PV is principal amount. Par means per month. Okay, that's why I put 1 per month. You see, this is this one, and then I want to calculate the PPMT. The same way, financial, very important. PPMT, the same way, rate is this, par is 1, always 1, NPR is this, PV is this. Get it? Now, do you understand what is the meaning of IPMT and PPMT?
Yes, sir.
Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please tell me. I want to listen. I want to hear. Yes, sir. Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Tell me the meaning of this. What is the meaning of
ইন্টারেস্ট পেমেন্টে হচ্ছে স্যার কতটুকু ইন্টারেস্ট পে করব পার মান্থে, আর প্রিন্সিপাল পেমেন্ট হচ্ছে টোটাল যে টাকাটা ছিল সেটা হচ্ছে অ্যামortization শিডিউলে কতবারে পেমেন্ট করলে টোটাল প্রিন্সিপালটা পেমেন্ট করে শেষ হবে সেই পরিমাণটা।
Shopnaktar? Okay, that's fine. Good answer. Now you see how it's worked, and that's why this loan is very dangerous. Why you see that? It is a 30, means up to 15 months the amount you pay every month, your loan interest will be higher. I mean the portion of the loan will be higher. After 15 months your principal amount will be higher in your loan portion. So as you paying that 3,500 or 3,600, 3,000 you are paying for your loan, and only 600 will be deducted from your
Principal.
principal amount, and that's very much annoying. In fact, like after 10 years, if you want to clean out your all due, you will see that most of your loan is still there, and that's why that is one of the technique, in fact, used in the bank, and that's why the bank actually see the benefit of providing the loans. In fact, now why we do that? Because right now, if you have this thing set up in your store, okay, now one product is 6,000, other product is just 20,000, okay, 20,000, and you are providing just 1 month, okay, you can easily find out that how much that customer have to pay. If you change the interest rate from 6 to 5%, you can easily see that how much that customer has to pay. So it's too easy, in fact, to find out. If you change the year, automatically change everything, and that's the beauty of this function. So I know that this is widely used function even in a smaller shop, because they usually provide some loan. So that is the one of the useful function of financial calculation. Do you have any concern about the financial calculation? That I want to know. Do you have any concern? No concern. They have no concern, I know. You have no concern. That's fine. Okay, let's do me. I can run this thing one again, and let's see that whether it's worked this time, and then I will jump to the other thing. So both this type of analysis, like logical and financial analysis, is very, very important for your exam. Okay, so be careful for that. It's not working in this way. No, it's not working in this way. I'm a little bit annoying right now. Really annoyed right now. I can check the region, copy, I can check the cells, control C, I put control V there, take this, I don't understand why it's not working, why I'm making the mistake. I'm very much confused. No, I need to clean all the sheets probably. Then I have to do it. Let's say do something in other class. Control C, find out there, Control V, like, okay. I want region, copy, V, cells, V, south. Let's see, wait a minute. Then I need this, copy, hold, no, hold, copy, okay. then okay, select for data advance, then range, then copy to another location, copy here, unique cell, done. Yes, I got it. So what you need to do, because what I'm doing wrong, and that's why I say that why I'm making wrong. Where is the sheet? Where my table? Where is my table? I lost my table. I lost my table. Why we are data filtering, right? So okay, I copied it and I put in the sheet. Actually, what I did mistake, because once I select this, here you see that once I select this, sorry for my mistake, apology, because once I put this advance, okay, I first need to select this one, so this table, and then I need to select the criteria. The criteria is region and cell, but I am always keeping this like copy to another location, and I am always clicking that unique record. But what type of unique record? Whenever I put the unique record, I need to make it specific that what to result I want. So I am looking for the region and cell only, and therefore I need to select it. I need to show it that I need the region and cell. But in the other case, I am not showing that copy. I just only select a cell, and therefore everything will be copied there. In my earlier case, everything is copied there, and that's why this table is coming up in this way. So I am showing you in other way. I mean one more time, because Control Z, Control Z করলে ওখানে চলে যাচ্ছে। আমি এটাকে আরেকটা কপি করে নিচ্ছি, আমি আরেকবার তোমাদের দেখাচ্ছি প্লিজ। সরি, এটা কপি করে নেই। Select Shift and then hold the Control and the down arrow. It's already selected. Control C. I am creating the other page, page number 6, and new page. Okay. In the new page, first I am selecting that copy region, paste V. Then I am taking the cell representative. Okay. Put there, and then I select South. Put there V, and I select a particular person and put there. Thereafter I can also create that what information I want. Say that I want region, I select region. I want self representative, I put the self representative, and then I put the cells, I can put cells. Now I can select it once again. Okay, then hold the Control and down arrow, go to the advanced function, then it is already selected. For the criteria range, keep the cursor there and select these two cells, and then select the copy to another location. In that case, keep the cursor there and just let the computer know about your cell, and you unique records only run, you get the done, because it has 3 cells I already know. Okay. Even you can apply some other logic. The logic is say that you can apply that greater than 500, you can find only the 3 digit in fact. But I already mentioned that you can do it in other way. You can rather than using the advanced function, if you find it difficult, you can use the basic function. And the basic function, you first make it short by shorting up that the region. You can shorting up the region, South only, then you shorting up the person, that chin, and you can get your data. So the same, the data are same. There is no difference between the data in fact. Okay, and so in that way you can write the advanced function. The last topics today, are you there, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you. Sometimes I feel that I'm talking to the wind, nobody is there. Okay. One fine. Cross tabulation. Cross tabulation is important, and I felt it very much whenever I manage my project data. That time I use it very much because you see that in cross tabulation, say that you have 5 months here, and you have each item, but in every month you have to do many things. Like in office supplies, you have to maintain each and every detail of your office. So what you need to do for every month, you should have the single sheet. Here you see the January. This is the cost tabulation. That is the main page. But you have a January, February, March, something, 3 months. And for each January, you have a training, you have a office supply, you have a computer expenses. Because you remember at the very first basic function, okay, you have the budget based on the different criteria. Okay, you cannot expend more than the budgets under the particular criteria, in fact, or particular segment. So therefore, Excel has an important function, and that function is referencing function. Like I write something here 50, but I'm showing you something here. If I write equal, okay, and double click here and enter, it is always 50. If I change here something, enter, it automatically change. Do you know this function? Some of you probably know this function. Some of you probably know this function is 0 because it is a referencing cell, K equal K10, and that's why referencing function. But that referencing could be possible even the cross sheet. Like I write here something, okay, say that my total, okay, for that, I'm just showing you for the training, okay, for the month of January. In the month of January, I provided training, so I can provide the training one. Training one, date is, date say that 5, I don't know, I just put the 5. Amount is 500, okay. Training 2, I'm saving my time, training 2, date is 10th of July, 200. In this way, you can write down. Training 3, you spend, training 3, you spend 12, you spend 100 taka. So here you can write the subtotal. You can write subtotal of training. Raise your hand. Okay, coming. Sum, we need to do the sum. And star, then you just drag up to this. Okay, so this is the 900. Actually, if you add something here, T4, and add something here like 100 another, it can automatically calculate it 1000 taka. And that's why when I select the sum, I drag it everything. I drag everything. Rashidul, go ahead. You raise your hand. What is the matter? Rashid, are you listening me, or I lost you? Am I lost you? Hello?
জি স্যার
Oh, তোমরা কি শুনছো?
জি স্যার
Oh, okay, fine.
ইয়েস স্যার
Yeah, okay, fine. So therefore, actually, I saw that Rashidul raised their hand, and that's why I'm asking Rashidul. Maybe he'll.
স্যার আর কতক্ষণ হবে
আর 5
ক্লাস
মিনিট হবে, 5 মিনিট হবে, 5 মিনিট, 5 মিনিট. Wait. So therefore, here you see that
রাশিদুল কে?
I don't know.
রাকিবুল
Akibul, okay, sorry. I'm stressed, okay. This is my 6th hour lecture today, and I have one Facebook live in the evening. So you see that I just already made. So what is the difference that this cell you always say that you always made it formatting, cell formatting, because it is a subtotal. So you can put what is like that, what is the total, what is the total, what is the total, what is the total, there is the total. So this is always true. But what you can do in the cross sheet, here in the January, you write equal, okay, then go there. That is the basic sheet. It's not the January sheet. In the basic sheet, under the training, under the training item, and under the month item, I can put equal. Then I go to this sheet and double click it and enter it. You see it change? It's automatically changed. Now, if you change it there, you can add another training. Training 5, spending 3000 taka. or 300 taka is changed is 1300, it's automatically changed here, and that is called cost sheet analysis. So first you need to set up all your page, then you do not need to do anything here. What you need to do, that you need, like office supply, say that you can create an office supply subtotal here, okay, then you can sum, that's why I teach you sum in the other day. Then from here to there you just select the cell, okay, that's fine. And then you can write something here for the office supplies, like paper, okay, 250 taka, 250 taka. Then you write pen, okay, 500 taka. It's not possible, it's just like a 1000 taka for one boti or something. And then you just office supply equal, okay, and just select this one, enter, is go there. And here you need to put the sum and use everything there, close, and then you need to run this auto function. At the same time you can run the auto function sum, click all this month, auto function, then you can run this, your cell is right. Now I will take you 2 minutes. Now if the February, I can add something same, T1 amount is 500, T2 amount is 500 as well, and then I put the subtotal, okay, and put the sum, SUM sum, this cell all together 1000. Go back to the cost sheet, in the February put equal, come to the February, click enter, is go there, and you can automatically calculate the digit. If you change here, you can add another 1000, change it, it automatically changes here. Now do you understand the cross sheet calculation?
Yes, sir.
And it's very effective, in fact, for office that the loan account, the financial amount, the if account, and then these cross sheet analysis are very, 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 very important. That is a very common actually. Okay, so today I'm going to finish. That is the end of today's class. Actually, no more for Excel. Next day we will learning database. But if you have still interest, then after finishing the database, we can come back for other Excel function if you have interest. For the exam purpose, that is already done. Shapna, go ahead. Shapna, you raise your hand.
I want to share about my opinion that we don't want huge data in our exams. We want less data for evaluation section. There is 2000 data. Maybe these are too many for evaluation period.
Shapna, actually, if you follow the rules, okay, and selection data, so if it is a 10 data or it is a 10,000 data, doesn't matter. The result is same.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so that I'm showing you that you need to select it, and it's selecting for the pivot table. For the pivot table, the selection is so easy. You see that pivot table, I'm just showing you one again. I see your misconception. Actually, if you find the pivot table, you just keep your cursor or mouse in any cell. Once you select any cell, you go to the insert tab and you just click the pivot table. Your pivot table will created. So no need to worry about your data, how many data there are. And if you want to select the data, you just keep the first cell, then use your shift key. Listen to me. Use your shift key, then use your right key, 1 2 3 4, right key, okay, and then you still keeping your shift key, you hold your control key and hold your down arrow, it's automatically selected. So there is no concern about how many data you have to deal with. It should be a 20 lakhs of data, no matter. Okay, every time it's work in the same way.
Understand it.
Thank you. Okay. Who else has question?
Sir,
Farida.
I have a question. Sir, will you provide us the today's class video
Yes, I
on
do.
your channel?
I do.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Tonight you will get this one.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Any more question? Any more concern? Okay. When we will have our next class?